5, The Woody Show.
The big question I have for Norm Macdonald, is he here? Come on in. Big question I have for him, did he bring Steve? His buddy Steve, his sidekick Steve.
I mean, did we do did we do the rider okay? Maybe, you know.
Because Steve hates us.
Did we scare Steve away, maybe?
I think we probably did. All right, here comes Norm. Hey, what's up, Norm? How you doing, man?
Wow.
Yeah.
It's been too long.
Where's Steve?
Oh, man.
Steve hates us, doesn't he?
Steve Macdonald?
No, Steve's not here, but I brought Brian, but they wouldn't let him in. He's even funnier than Steve. Why, you did?
Bring Brian in.
He's funny. He's funnier than Steve?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
No way. I don't believe it.
I don't think Brian can get to that level.
Brian?
Hey, Brian, what's going on, man? He even looks different than Steve.
A little bit
more hair.
Yeah.
No glasses.
Yeah.
He's got a good joke, man.
Is it about a maid?
Yes, tell a joke.
Yeah.
Remember that
Let's hear
joke?
something.
You were telling me about the guy that had the great pig.
Oh, you told me that joke.
No, you told me that joke.
Ryan?
There's a mic.
There's a mic.
Do it into the mic.
Come on, man.
Mike.
Come on, man.
Come on, dude.
Sell some tickets, Brian.
Brian.
Brian. Come on, Brian.
If you want to hear the joke, the best place to hear the joke would be at Cobb's Comedy.
I love Steve a billion times more than that.
He'll do it. He wants to be coaxed.
Yeah.
How much more coaxing does he need? He got a Brian chant.
I don't have the joke.
And plus, he used to work in radio. This is really bizarre that now he's all shy.
In San Bernardino.
Oh, the big markets. San Bernardino.
San Bernardino.
They have like hundreds of listeners there.
Tell him the pig joke.
I don't have the pig.
You don't have it with you. He left it in the car.
Fail.
Brian is supposed to open for me.
Wow.
Wait, hold on.
Where's Steve?
You're not.
Bring him
Question.
back.
You're not really a comic. You're really Norm's driver.
Pretty much. That's
No. Yeah. He's an apprentice comic. He's supposed to open for. We have a 6-month plan.
Oh, so is that what happened to Steve?
I graduated.
We're in 6 months up.
Was Steve the apprentice, and then
I can't believe you're not talking about this. We talked about it all the way on the airplane.
I don't know. We talked about other things.
We talked about the 6-month plan.
I am on the 6-month plan. I am his apprentice.
Okay. And where do you hope to be after the 6 months?
God, I hope to just be alive.
He's supposed to be opening for me 6 months from now.
All right. Well, what made you choose him as your apprentice then, Norm?
Because he's so funny.
Apparently.
Yeah. Really?
We've heard about this funny. You know, this is like my gay buddy who swore to me that he had a girlfriend. No, really, I do. No, really, he's funny.
I really am stunned that this is happening because he's worked in radio, so I thought this would be the perfect. He hasn't been on stage yet, but since he's been on radio, I thought this would be the perfect start of the.
Now you've done other radio interviews. Has he spoken up there?
No.
This is quite a confidence builder.
Epic fail, man. Yeah. Epic fail.
I used to work in news radio, so it was kind of boring by comparison.
All right. Well, welcome, Norm. Good to see you, buddy.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
You really hit the lottery with your apprentice.
Yeah.
This is like Celebrity Apprentice, but worse.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I was asking you about the driving thing because Norm doesn't drive. We learned that last time, and then I was listening to the Howard Stern show the other day, and I heard Artie Lang telling another story about Norm, which I thought was really funny and worth telling here. Again, I heard this on Howard's Sirius radio show. Artie was saying about how I didn't know that you got fired from Saturday Night Live.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I thought it was just like, cast member decided, I'm going to go do other things.
No, I got fired.
You got fired because they said what? It was like they say you say that they told you weren't funny enough.
Yeah.
And then the show really started to suck, right? And this is like when SNL went through like its most unfunny period. And then they asked Norm to come back to host.
That's right, they did, yeah.
So he's like, wait a minute, I'm not funny enough to be on the cast, but I'm funny enough to come host. So there was a couple ideas, one of which was Norm was going to come in, do the opening monologue.
Oh, Artie said that? Artie said that?
Yeah, he's telling the story.
Oh, that was I had an idea. I think I know what you're... Yeah.
And the idea was to go out and do the opening monologue, because you know how now the host is like in every... It didn't start that way, but now like whoever hosts in the show, he's in like every single sketch.
Artie said this on the air?
Yeah.
Oh,
So I guess the one of the thoughts, and he said that you obviously ended up not going through with it, and you thought about it for a minute.
Did it.
Yeah, I'm telling you, this. I was like,
It would have been the coolest.
That would have been the greatest thing.
Yeah.
He was going to do the opening monologue, get in the elevator, and then leave because it's a live show. But he was just going to bail because his character is going to be like in all the sketches, which is not.
I thought it would be actually good for the show because it would make the show exciting after I left. They'd all be scrambling and figuring it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. But,
See, I didn't know that they fired you.
Yeah.
I wept a little for you because
I already tell every story I ever tell him.
Well,
He can't be trusted.
you know what you are? You're his Jimmy Kimmel. You know how like Adam Carolla has Jimmy Kimmel, and all stories go back to Jimmy Kimmel. Jimmy and I, this like two little gay buddies. Artie, it seems like every story goes back to Norm Macdonald.
Yeah.
Well, because you gave him such a big break.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Yeah. In fact, he wouldn't even be on the Howard Stern show if it wasn't for you, right? Because you were a guest on the show that day, and he just kind of came along with you.
Yeah.
And that was his first appearance.
Yeah, he loved the Stern show, so I said, yeah, you should come in and do it.
Yeah.
Like I'm doing with Brian today.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Brian's not shining through.
Yeah, it's going really well for him, too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're ready to offer him a contract.
Yeah.
Brian likes Cougars.
Oh, baby. I hate the term cougar.
You do?
Yeah.
Brian.
It's so played out.
Really?
Is that part of your act? Please drop it. It's old, man.
Yeah. So what kind of comedy do you do?
I haven't done any comedy yet. I'm still in my apprenticeships here with Norm.
I know, but what I'm saying is you have to at least. Norm, you got a lot of work to do,
It's
buddy.
kind of like when you're a carpenter. If you're an apprentice to a carpenter, you can't call yourself a carpenter, right?
That's right.
So he's just an
All right,
apprentice.
so you haven't built a house, but you have like an idea how to build a house. You know that you need wood and nails and a blueprint, and
And a hammer and all that.
right. You
Apparently, he has one joke, and it's about a pig.
need a truck with a ladder on it. you need certain things. So you have to have some idea of what kind of comedy you'd like to do.
I know. I was.
See, I know Brian. He's going to take it literally, and he's going to think he needs a hammer. Right?
Probably. I wanted to do the whole Cougar thing, but now I've been shunned. They said it's old.
Do the
played
Cougar
out.
thing, but
It's
let him
played out,
do it,
dude.
though. Let him do it.
All right, try it.
He might have a new take on
I
it.
don't have any.
This is your master. You have to do it. He's telling you have to do it.
Step up to the mic, dude. I can't hear you.
Just don't think of jokes. Just tell your experiences about Cougars.
I happen to like Cougars. Cougars happen to like me. It's a natural thing. It's been that way since a kid, so I figure I got to have some kind of material I can work from it, right?
Is that the